Okay, folks, this is really cool. So, Nvidia just dropped something pretty wild called NIMS, and honestly, it's like nothing we've ever seen before in the AI space. We're talking about insanely realistic digital humans, robots that are not just smart, but can actually learn and adapt, and simulate environments that are so lifelike, you might just forget they're not real. First up, let's talk about these digital humans. Nvidia has rolled out this cool new toolkit named Nvidia Ace, which is part of the bigger picture, Nvidia NIMS, short for Neural Inference Microservices. I guess this stuff is a goldmine for developers. Basically, it's about bringing digital characters to life in a way that's so believable, you'll think they're standing right in front of you. If you're wondering what might be the use case in the real world for this, I think this stuff could be really useful in video games, customer service, or even healthcare. I mean, imagine gaming characters that can chat and react just like real people, or a virtual customer service rep who can handle your queries with the ease of a human conversationalist. Now, let's talk about some of the finer details and see just how deep this rabbit hole goes. So, Nvidia is really hitting the nostalgia button, going back to its gaming roots with something they're calling the Avatar Cloud Engine, or ACE for short. Remember when Nvidia was all about those graphics cards and video games? Well, they're focusing that energy into ACE to totally revamp the way NPCs, non-player characters like shopkeepers and quest givers, interact in games. Now, typically, NPCs are pretty much set pieces, representing the same lines over and over. It's like they're stuck on a loop, but I guess this is going to change with Nvidia Ace. You see, they want these NPCs to come to life, making your interactions with them feel more like conversations you'd have with real people. Instead of the same old scripted responses, these characters could actually respond dynamically to what you say, making each interaction unique and way more engaging. So folks, I think that if all this gets optimized properly, it could be literally a real game changer for video games. I confess, as a bit of a nerd, I've imagined this kind of thing many times over the years, and I especially hope they incorporate features and technologies like this into GTA 6. Maybe it's unlikely since GTA 6 has been in development for several years, before the rise of this particular AI, but knowing Rockstar, they might have created some similar function, perhaps with a kind of junior, lesser AI, or something like that. Now, here's the tech behind it. When you chat up a character in the game, Nvidia Ace captures what you say, convert it to text, and then generates a response that feels spontaneous and real. It's kind of like having a real conversation, which could seriously level up the gaming experience entirely. Nvidia is still fine-tuning this tech, making sure it's just right, and they're putting in these things called guardrails. They're like safety checks to keep conversations clean and prevent any AI slip-ups that could lead to offensive or inappropriate comments. Then folks, Nvidia just rolled out their latest upgrade, Ace 24.06, and it's packed with some seriously powerful tools for crafting realistic digital humans. They've introduced Nvidia Riva, Nvidia Audio2Face, and Nvidia Omniverse RTX, all now widely available for developers to play with. Starting with Nvidia Riva, this tool is about mastering speech recognition and understanding. It listens and comprehends human speech, which is groundbreaking for creating digital characters that can engage in believable conversations. Then there's Nvidia Audio2Face, which is also pretty slick. It takes spoken words and animates a digital human's face to match the speech in real time. This means when a digital character talks, their expressions and lip movements are in perfect sync with their words, which I think is really nice. Nvidia Omniverse RTX is another gem in this update. It's a platform that lets developers create and refine digital worlds and characters together in real time. Thanks to advanced graphic tech, everything looks incredibly lifelike, and it supports multiple developers working on the same project simultaneously, which can massively speed up the creative process. All these tools are part of the Nvidia AI Enterprise Suite, available for companies to leverage AI tech. Then we have Ace microservices, which are designed for flexibility, allowing models to run either in the cloud or locally, depending on your machine's GPU capabilities. Basically, if you've got a beefy GPU, you can run everything right on your desktop, which can lead to faster processing times and a smoother workflow. But if your setup isn't as robust, the cloud's powerful GPUs can take the load, ensuring you still get top-notch performance even if you don't have a NASA computer. I guess this flexibility makes Ace microservices super adaptable and user-friendly, guaranteeing optimal performance across different setups. And to top it all off, Nvidia is launching ACPC NIM microservices that cater to the massive base of 100 million RTX AI-powered PCs and laptops out there. Big names like All Inc., Dell Technologies, and Perfect World Games are already integrating Ace into their platforms to enhance their services and deliver more powerful, effective tech solutions to their users. Next up, we have Nvidia Robots. So Nvidia is stepping up its game in the AI robotics field with what they're calling physical AI, which I guess could totally transform how industries operate. These advanced AI models are designed to take commands and handle complex tasks on their own in the real world. Imagine a future where pretty much everything that moves doesn't need a human guiding it every step of the way. That's the future Nvidia is working towards. Speaking of this fully robotized vision, what do you think, folks? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, they've built something super cool called Omniverse, a virtual realm where robots get designed, trained, and tested before they ever hit the production line. Basically, Omniverse is a fusion of some really high-tech stuff. It features real-time rendering for ultra-realistic images and scenes, physics simulations that adhere to real-world laws like gravity, and generative AI technologies that enhance the robot's behaviors and skills. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In Omniverse, robots learn to be more robot-like. They pick up skills by observing humans, applying these skills in interactions with the digital world around them. They practice handling delicate items without causing damage or navigating complex environments seamlessly, figuring out the best routes and avoiding potential hazards. I guess this virtual training ground is crucial because it allows these robots to hone their abilities in a safe and controlled setting, which means by the time they're ready for the real world, they're not just prepared, they're fully proficient. So the brains behind these robots in Omniverse are Nvidia AI supercomputers, which excel at training the robots to process and learn new information. Once trained, the robots are powered by Nvidia's hardware like the Jetson Orin and the newer Jetson Thor, which handle the real-time decision-making once the robots are operational. You know, folks, looking ahead, I think this vision is clear. Robots are going to be a ubiquitous presence, not just humanoid forms, but integrated into factories where they collaborate to manufacture items. And yes, those items might be even more robots. I mean, the era of widespread robotics is just around the corner, and Nvidia is quite likely leading the charge. Then, folks, moving away from traditional sluggish data centers, Nvidia is also pioneering the use of accelerated computing to speed up data processing dramatically. This shift is leading to the creation of high-tech AI factories, where artificial intelligence is the main product being crafted. Now, central to these AI factories is the Nvidia QODA framework, which acts like the backbone of the operations, enabling the crunching of massive amounts of data and executing complex calculations swiftly. But QODA isn't just about hardware. Nvidia is continually enhancing this software framework to optimize performance and speed. A key strategy here involves rewriting software to better harness the power of GPUs, which are adept at parallel processing and can manage several tasks at once. I guess this capability is crucial for speeding up a diverse range of applications, from deep learning and scientific simulations to graphics and data analytics. Then, Nvidia is also developing domain-specific libraries tailored to different industries. These libraries provide pre-built functions and algorithms optimized for GPU acceleration, making it easier for developers to leverage this power without starting from scratch. And get this, folks, the tech industry is gearing up for the introduction of Blackwell. This promises to boost AI-powered innovations across various sectors. Blackwell is designed to be incredibly versatile, offering configurations that range from single to multiple GPU setups, and from x86 to Grace-based processors, with cooling options including air and liquid. That said, folks, let me know in the comments what you think about these truly impressive innovations from Nvidia and how you think they might influence the world of video games and beyond. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't miss the recommended videos and subscribe if you enjoyed. See you in the next one, folks. You all take care.